Perfect. Thank you. So, Mary Ellen, how you doing?
I am doing wonderful. It is so much fun at the Tiki Bar. I love this place.
Well, that's what happens. People come here, and then we can't get rid of them.
Don't look at us, dog. I mean, come on.
There is so much positive energy here.
Thank you.
You cannot be negative. You can't complain because it's just a happy place.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Well, and we've had some major announcements today. We've been going all over the country, mainly down to Key West, but bringing on our real estate connection with Tyler Chef and the concierge / travel agent with JBL Legends Travel under That Guy in Paradise, and
that's pretty awesome.
All that connecting into Mark's Key West Construction and Remodeling with Mark. I mean, it's just fantastic. So,
oh, look, Mary Ellen, a lot of people are chiming in saying they just love your post in the morning.
Yes.
Thank you
She
so
does a
much.
great job.
She does a fantastic job.
Because, if you want to be happy tomorrow, you got to start being happy today.
That's right.
That's very true.
That's absolutely right. Yeah. And so you finished all the books, right?
I did, actually. They're phenomenal. I had a lot of downtime this last week after work because I wasn't feeling the best. So I ended up knocking them out. They're phenomenal books. Highly recommended. Also, your YouTube channel is great, too.
Yes.
I watch your videos on YouTube, and I follow you on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
It's, good stuff. Everybody needs that in their life.
There you go.
I got about 30 more subscribers from here, which is great.
Nice.
Thank you all so much. I need about 50 more to get to 100. Well, yeah.
Let's help her out.
You guys.
Yeah, everybody go over and
listening
So
today.
just go to Ask Mary Ellen on YouTube, or you can just Google Ask Mary Ellen on the internet, and you'll find me.
There you go.
Yes, highly recommended.
YouTube has really changed the course of the show. It's really taken a whole nother level as far as being able to have people in the studio and people actually see and hear, before, and we're still on the radio, by the way.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We always forget that we're on the radio, but the longer I do radio, the more it turns into television, for goodness sakes. But it has really changed the course of the radio station, especially from our sponsor standpoint, because they can have their logos on there. It's really cool.
Oh, the sponsors are fantastic. I mean, I had some Beach Buddha coffee just a little while ago.
Oh.
So good. Oh, my gosh. I can't wait to get some.
We got, I sent him an emergency picture to Joe the other day because I'm like, I sure hope the Beach Buddha coffee shows up because I'm having to drink a Euro stale Folgers coffee.
Ooh.
And I sent the picture to him.
That's bad.
And he says, "Are you kidding me? You haven't got it yet? Let me check the tracking." He says, "It's out for delivery today." I'm like, thank God. Okay.
Good, yeah.
Or thank Joe.
Thank Joe and thank Chris. Yes.
Yeah. So they got it. They got us taken care of. But we Beach Buddha coffee. And did either one of y'all like hot sauce?
Oh, my gosh. Pete loves hot sauce.
Oh, he needs to get some of the Castaway hot sauce.
Yeah.
Castaway Sauce
He's
Company.
got to get some.
By the way,
Yes.
I was told I need to announce that Golden's new video that's coming out is made with Castaway's hot sauce.
Oh, that's very cool.
So the new one that he's going to have posted on our YouTube channel,
Very
it's
cool.
going to be made with Castaway's hot sauce.
Good.
Well, there you go.
It's good stuff. Pete should get some of that. I wish he would come in with us. He won't come in with us.
I know.
Yeah.
He's chicken. What can I say? No, and the next time I make my homemade chili, I'm using some of the hot sauce.
It's
there you
so
go.
good in
It
there.
just needs
It
like
is.
2 or 3 drops. That's it.
Yeah, we might have, what do we got upstairs? We might have a bottle of the mango that's not opened, but we've got all
I'll
of them
see what
down
we
here. You
have
can
that
taste
she
them.
can
Maybe.
try. Yeah.
Do you like
we
it
got
really,
crackers
really
and
hot,
stuff.
or do you like it mild, or how do you like it?
Kind of mild. I know Pete likes it really, really hot. And according to Ayurvedic healing, when you're a kapha dosha, which is a body type, you need hot sauce in your life. You need spicy things in your life to give you more energy.
I'm a
That,
Vata.
that must be me too, because I always have
I'm
to
a
have
Vata
spicy
Pitta.
stuff.
Yeah, me too. I'm a Vata Pitta.
I'm
Yeah.
a Vata Pitta right on the line.
I know.
There's a Vata Pitta and a kapha.
I feel
okay.
like some of my friends that hang out here, I told one, I was looking at her tongue the other day and I said, "Oh, you're definitely a kapha."
That was
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, but you
3
can't-
glasses
you
of wine, she'll do anything.
That's Ayurvedic healing. They read your tongue to tell you what your dosha is and what you need for your healing in your body.
I didn't.
Yeah, it's
Now
a true
I'm a
story.
little leery. I don't want to stick out my
Marianne
tongue.
can tell you probably more
I'm
about it
sure.
than me. I'm just learning it.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't stick out your tongue either.
No, I didn't know all this. There's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't know all this. So seriously, you can read a lot about a person via their tongue.
Absolutely. And the line, their face, lines on their face, and tongues,
Yeah.
Sides of your tongue, the mapping of your tongue.
B-Dog, what you got?
No, I didn't know. I'm learning.
I'm just sitting over here watching
It's all true. I
don't doubt any of this. I'm not doubting it.
I'm just learning it, but she probably knows a whole lot more than I do.
There are several people chiming in that they have now subscribed.
That's
Fantastic.
awesome.
Thank you so
Good.
much.
It's good stuff.
And
I
Eric Smith
appreciate
said he
it.
has ordered the books, waiting for their arrival.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Thank you. I am excited.
Nicole Hall, if you come down here to visit the Tiki Bar, then we'll read your tongue.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm a little leery now. Like I say, I'm not going to stick out my tongue around here.
No, I'd appreciate it if you did. So that's
But
all
no,
good.
it is fascinating how you can read so much about a person just physically through their tongue. I had no idea. So what kind of science is this? What's
Well,
the...
it comes from India, actually the country India.
Okay.
Ancient India.
Yeah.
And they have doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which a dosha is a body type. Okay.
Okay. Like a shape of a body or what?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. They have a different question. I have a whole list of questions I'll ask somebody, and then you rate yourself on the points. And but when I started studying Ayurvedic healing, with my multiple sclerosis, I was having tremendous pains on my arms.
Yeah.
And they would just come out of nowhere, and my skin would get really, really hot.
Oh, wow.
Nobody would burn me or anything like that.
Yeah. No.
And then the next day, I would almost have like a scab. And when I would go in to take a shower, the water would actually hurt to touch my skin. So I started Ayurvedic healing, and they said I was a Vata Pitta dosha around the line. And they said Vata Pitta doshas have a lot of fire in their system.
Oh.
So I needed to put out that fire, which was coming out in my skin. And I said, well, okay, how do I do that? And they said, get some organic coconut oil.
Okay.
And put it on your skin at night. And when you can, you might want to cook with it, or you can eat a little bit of it.
Sure, yeah. No,
like
I use coconut oil in a lot of my cooking.
Actually,
I didn't know.
As a mouth detox,
Yeah,
I do
you
the
do
mouth detox with the coconut oil.
Oh.
It really
Ever
helps.
since I've done that,
Yeah.
I have had no pain on my arms, and my MS pain's gone away.
I had
So
no
true.
idea. I didn't know this.
It
I mean,
goes
seriously, I
back
didn't know.
3,000 years
Yes.
plus. Maybe 5,000.
Yeah.
It's really that old.
Huh.
And there are a lot of different philosophies that go along with it. There are different things to help you to think differently, to help you to make your choices of what you eat, because what you eat is so important to the way you age, to the way you heal, to the way you
I can see
get-
that, yeah. I didn't know all this. I'm learning stuff.
You've lived such a sheltered life.
Obviously.
You really
I
have.
mean,
That's true.
that's
all true.
That's very cool.
I'd be afraid to get my tongue red because I spend so much time with my foot in my mouth. I'm afraid.
I know. Yeah, they're going to look at your tongue and be like, "Oh, damn! No, I'm sorry. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
No.
I mean, you have Adidas on your tongue."
But this is fascinating to me because most of my life I've eaten very spicy foods, and I like very spicy foods. And I'm always experimenting with hot sauces. Now I'm getting into different red pepper flakes that are very spicy, and I like that. It doesn't bother my system, whereas other people it would bother their system. So it makes me wonder, on the scale that I lean towards, I have to have very spicy foods.
You're more towards a kapha, because kaphas need that energy in their system. Where I have to have the fire put out, you need fire put in.
That makes sense.
So the spicy foods will add to that.
Yeah.
Also, you wouldn't use coconut oil on your skin. You would use sesame oil, because that would add fire to you. You need something to give you more energy, to pep you up, whereas I'm going, so I need something to put me out.
Exactly, because I cook a lot with coconut oil. I was just because it's a healthier alternative versus canola oil and things like that. But I had no idea as far as the relationship to food and how I am. That's interesting.
Just by looking at you, haven't had any other experience,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But I would say you lean more towards a kapha body type.
A kapha body type. Okay. So in addition to having to have the spicy foods for energy, what else does that body type lend as far as, me? Well, I'm curious.
Kapha body dosha, a kapha dosha would move slower throughout the day. They would kind of lumber. They would do things slower. They get them done, but they move slower. So that's why they need more energy. That's why your body is craving those spicy foods to tell you something.
Wow.
Because that's what your dosha needs.
Because I am very methodical and sometimes a little over the top as far as perfection, which is a fault of mine, and I'm aware of this. But that makes sense. That's crazy.
It's pretty awesome.
It is. I had no idea.
It's important to know. I mean, like even when I was in the corporate world, you would try to figure out the personality of the people that
are you an INFJ or ENFJ?
Yeah, and some people put some thought into that, some people don't, or whatever. But what really happens is the generational gap of people. The younger and this, that, and the other. They all have different types of personality, and they don't react the same as someone that's say my age or whatever. So if you're just managing one way and you're not really adapting to these types of style or whatever, it may be why you struggle so much.
Exactly, because an INFJ is going to be totally different than an ENFJ.
Yeah.
I mean, two totally different personality types, and those two people are going to take training totally different.
Yeah.
So, and I understand that. I mean, I get that. It's just this whole other thing I didn't know about. It's very fascinating.
You've got to look it up. I think
I will
point you in some direction of some videos maybe that you could just to see what Ayurveda is talking about. What that whole ancient healing system is.
Yeah,
You'll be fascinated. You'll be fascinated, and then you'll be wanting to read people's tongues.
I'm not going to do that. No, not going down that road. Oh.
And then we'll have to take you off the Tiki Bar private site. So, people be saying, "We want to come to the Super Bowl party, but is J-Man going to be there? Because I hadn't brushed my teeth today." So,
now you guys know how I would. Thank you, Mary Ellen, for being here. You guys now you kind of get what I feel. These guys, they cut up and make fun all the time, but they do understand and believe it, but it's so funny. I mean, they just cut up and make fun of me all the time, because that's why they named me the hippie chick. I'm into all that weird, wild stuff, and it's really not weird and wild. It's actually been around for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. I had not a clue, quite frankly.
Well,
There's a lot of natural alternative healing methods out there.
There's also a really great one, a traditional Chinese medicine, and you might hear it referred to as TCM.
TCM, I don't know.
taking care of business.
That's right.
Yeah, but
Elvis.
That's right.
I don't know.
TCM.
So what's TCM healing or medicine? I'm
Traditional
curious.
Chinese medicine.
Traditional Chinese medicine. And so what is the purpose of that, of traditional Chinese medicine?
Wait. What did you get?
Oh, what's going on?
Something
I'm
YouTube?
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt B-Dog. What's going on, man?
Well, you know, the conversation's going back and forth, but can I read your tongue?
Oh,
Boy, that's quite a new pickup line. Yeah.
Hey,
that comes
kind
up
of
from
cute. Can I
Michelle
read my
Myers.
tune? Your tongue? Yeah.
Can I read your tongue?
May not work in all places. Okay, I'm just saying.
No.
Some places you don't want to learn. There's some things you don't need to know. Okay, I'm just saying.
Exactly. Yeah.
By the way, thanks, Nicole. I have
what's
thought
going on?
about that, and we'll work on that in the future, in
What's
the
that?
near future.
Oh,
She
what's
says
going
I
on?
should do my own Facebook page or something like that.
Well, yeah, you should do your own show. I think.
We'll
you
see.
two need to get together and start
Yes,
talking about
Mary
natural
Ellen's
healing
right.
or whatever. You know.
Well, yeah, just get a sponsor and you're set.
I came up with the perfect name. I'm just saying.
What's the name?
What?
I came up with the suggestion, Down to Earth with the hippie chick.
Ooh, that's very true. There you go. The hippie chicken, Mary Ellen. I like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
down
That'd
there.
be fun.